Evelyn, and this is my husband, Dan, and we live in Clovis, California.
Temperature control, impossible. We've got air conditioning, and we've got heating, and there were so many cold or hot, depending whether, in the winter there were cold spots, in the summer there were hot spots, and trying to balance the temperature. I would adjust the airflow and it didn't help. We had people come out and check the airflow, and it wasn't the units. They just couldn't keep up with the problems that we had with poor insulation. It just wasn't working. The insulation was done.
We have an extraordinarily high true-up at the end of the year with an adequate number of panels on our roof, and that's not acceptable to us. So we've been trying to figure out how can we make our house more energy efficient. Attic insulation was one of the things that we thought would help with that.
First thing was, we've got in this house a whole house fan. If you don't know what that is, it's a fan that's in the ceiling here. What it does is it takes air from outside, it sucks it through the windows or whatever's open, and will clear out the house in temperature and smells, and take it right up into the attic. Well, then what do you do with it? So then the attic, we found, was getting too hot. It wasn't being able to help control the temperature because it was out of control temperature-wise. So the first thing they did was they put an attic fan. It's Bluetooth control. I've got an app on my phone that I can monitor this fan. I can change the settings on it. I can turn it on and bypass the settings. Anything that I wish to do to that fan, I've got on my app on my phone, which is just, I love that technology. After the inspection by Tyson, they found numerous spots that had little to no insulation, especially over in this side of the house, over the master, was just terrible in temperature control. And they found that, well, no insulation. They came out and blew in 18 or so inches of insulation throughout the entire attic.
This attic fan, by then being able to take the accumulated hot air in the attic, it pulls it and takes it out. If it's too cold, it also takes it out. It's helping to reduce the load on both the heater and the air conditioner, and so that they're not working to try to cool or heat the attic as well as the interior of the house. We just have a more efficient house.
One of the things that I really want to bring home about this company, we called for an estimate. He was right out here. They set up an appointment to come. It was within a week. We had the people out here to do the job. The two young men that came out here, you don't get a lot of young men who know how to be polite. And these two young men were incredibly polite. They kept communication lines open with us. They're always telling me what they're going to do next, what's going to happen next, what it entails, and what I need to do. And we're constantly taking care of my house. Put booties on. We're careful moving the ladder around. Just incredible customer service. When they were done, he checked with me, gave me the invoice, asked me if I had any questions. It was just incredible. You don't get that kind of customer service everywhere in this valley, but this company does give you that kind of customer service. Don't walk away from this customer service. You don't get that everywhere.
And there was not a single piece of garbage. There was nothing. There was nothing. Everything was completely clean. It didn't even look like they'd been here. And I was really, really grateful and impressed by that. The heater runs less. We're in the middle of January now. The house temperature is consistent. Dan and I woke up the day after they had been here, and we looked at each other and realized how quiet it was inside the house. It was really remarkable.
I was able to go through and check the air conditioner, or the heating now, check the heating and balance the airflow from room to room so that we had a consistent temperature through the whole house, which we've never been able to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we even put a sign out in our yard just because that's how impressed we are.